Okay, we have returned to this evil world that nobody's winning currently. Maybe. This guy is definitely in charge. He's definitely not gonna die. And after some more apocalypse with the Cybercores, yeah. This guy's still in charge. He has killed countless of people. Crazy. Oh, a very definitely legit rich vein of land with gold, adamantine, mithril. Oh man. That looks like a very legit place, but hey, they gotta start mining that shit up now. And there's a monkey to accompany them. A very smart monkey. But things have been quiet all the time. Look at this shit. The men or the armies have been getting bigger as well, and that is insane so far. And damn, Jason took his role of scamming people really hard. Yep, Jason's armies have started taking over the rich claim. That is a very fine place of land. Oh, look, neighbors. I'm sure they're definitely not going to be annoying. They're definitely not going to start a war over that. Not to the orange guys, but definitely to these guys. In my opinion, they're kind of close. Yeah, they don't really like the takers because they're like -6 opinion. You know what that means? When a kingdom is at the minus, that means one thing. Yep, this happened. Again. I'm sure some conflicts never hurt anyone. Probably the one that's about to get hurt is takers because they're about to get to lose their island. Yep, they lost the island, and oh look, it's Jason's family member. Well, not his family member, but whatever. I'm definitely sure he's not gonna die or something, and that is definitely not gonna create some war. Yep, this happened. More war. Yeah. And for reference, that wasn't a glitched recording. That was just a dramatic effect. You know, the black screen is a dramatic effect. Anyways, look at this beautiful Jason army. 2,700 population. He's doing kind of fun, honestly. And he has a big fat star above his head. That's why we like Jason. Maybe. Hey, you know, it never hurt anyone to annoy your neighbors. We always do that. Like, we always do that. We always annoy our neighbors with our presence. They takers are about to be taken, because that is exactly what just happened. They got taken. And then they made peace. And takers gave them a bunch of silver and gold. Yeah, I'm sure Sullivan is not gonna suffer economically. Yep, he did suffer a little bit. I'm starting to wonder what this guy is calling the humans some pretty dumb, very dumb monkeys. I don't know if I agree with him, but whatever. And the world is at peace for now. Maybe. I don't know for how long the world is going to be at peace. Yuri, Salvan, and Jason are fine with each other. That's if you're on the west. On the east, you got some nice neighbors. They're called Cybercores, and they like to shoot. A lot. So much shooting that they like to carry shotguns. But Jason ain't caring too much, you know. He's just sitting there doing his own thing, you know. He's just being daily Jason. He's doing absolutely nothing. But one man is about to make some Cybercores fight. See this guy, Jeff? This Jeff guy, but with the G instead of the J? Yeah, he's part of Yuri's family, and he had a very fine idea. He wanted to connect this island with this island. I don't know why that happened. It happened. They made a bridge, and connecting two kingdoms that had a war with each other, it's not really smart. Yep, I don't know how good that decision was, but hey, now they're connected. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but in my opinion, that's a very bad thing because if you remember, uh, Yuri's kind of sad still. And after some talking with Yuri and Jeff, Jeff did not want to ruin that bridge, and Yuri was kind of pissed. And he had a very simple idea to get rid of Jeff with G. So he decided to send Jeff with G straight to Jason's capital as exile, but I think he enjoyed it because he changed his name from Jeff with G to Jeff with the J. Yeah. Jason has 1,400 soldiers with a couple of adamantine in his capital. I hope he really is going to use that adamantine because he's going to need it for wars. But we're not Jason. Jason is Jason. See this guy named Ogwe? Well, this guy had a very, very nice idea. He wanted to connect the capital with this island. Well, Yuri didn't like that, so he sent him to a conquest against the Cybercores. And let me tell you, from the lag, the battle was long. The guy started his name from O and ended with an E with the line on top went to the front line, sealed it. I don't know why, but he went to the front line. You can probably guess what happened in that battle. Well, so long as a random dirt platform does not appear that connects the island of the Takers with the island of the Cybercores, nothing will go wrong. Foreshadowing. An extremely legit earthquake on the water happened, and some dirt came from the water. And how somehow this dirt connected the islands. And the Cybercores were like, nope, this is our line, get the fuck off our island, and we will not be peaceful at all, and we will chase off your families, and we'll kill all of you. So that's what they did. They brought around 7 marches, and they expanded. Some of them drowned, but it was only like 5 of them, so chill, they didn't lose that many. And yeah, as you can expect, killed their families, took their children, and sold them off to eBay. And Taker's capital was panicking. Not even this mortal guy, who was also a leader, could defend from this chaos that was about to unfold in their own eyes. He went forth and probably died. Who cares about him? No, you probably know how this happened, so I'm not gonna spare you the details. Never mind, I'm not gonna spare you the details. I want content. Jason sent armies. And oh boy, an insane battle was about to unfold. Humans against Cybercores, battle number only God knows one. Man, I wish I was not there. Well, I'm sure Yuri's fine. He probably went off to like the outside countries or something. He probably went to a different dimension. Who knows? We'll look for him later, okay guys? While he might survive, the others won't because cybercores are powerful, more powerful than heavily armored people. Yeah, that's what's happening right now. And they fought, and more reinforcements came because why not just completely humiliate the humans with more cybercores? Why not? Why not unleash the hell onto their eyes? Jason's army was about to get literally vanquished, but not yet. We need some content. We need some content. So, what if all the Jason armies were suddenly trapped? But they had one trick up their sleeve. They would all retreat if things went south, and they would blow up the bridge. That's simple. They would just blow up the bridge. The bridge was destroyed. The armies, or whatever was left of them, retreated. Some of them tried to get back and save their loved ones. But it was too late. Because now, they were all separated, and whoever was on the Taker's Island is probably as good as dead. Because nobody's getting back there to save them. It's done. Like, it's just done. There's nothing they can do. As for the Cybercores, one more victory. That's around, I don't know, only God knows how much on humans. Like, let's say around 20, no, let's say 2-0. That's the score. Cybercores are winning. Children are swimming in the bridge remains for no reason at all. Well, at least Jason's civilians tried to save some of the kids, but the rest are just gonna be swimming for the rest of their life, I guess. Well, I mean, some of them made it to the land, some of them went back to see if there are some people left. But those that went back never returned. But it's fine, because some of them returned back. Nothing will go wrong now, because all the bad stuff has ended. Right? Well, we're not done yet. We're just not done yet. Like, the bad stuff have just begun. Now, this is part 2 of the series. Of course, something bad will happen. Many, many times in the series. The bad stuff are coming. Don't you worry. You're here to see what is gonna happen. How the series gonna end. Are the humans gonna win? Are the Cybercores gonna assert their assimilation? Well, right now, Jason's getting kinda paranoid. I kinda get him, but I kinda also don't. Why be paranoid when you have these big armies that this guy didn't help you at all to build them? Oh, and of course, that's the final part of the Takers. Yeah, Look who we found! Yuri himself. He became one with the army in that candy island that Jason owns. Very, very good thing, Yuri. You abandoned your kingdom and you became an army. Keep it up. Only weirdos abandon their leadership and go straight back to the army to experience all the drama that they've been sending people experience, you know? A king trying to experience the same thing a soldier does. Well, we still have a little bit of time on the video, so definitely some stuff's about to happen. Correct? Well, I'm pretty sure nothing is gonna go wrong. I was kidding. Stuff is about to get wrong. And the third official battle has begun. The Battle of the Ritz Vein. Many famous people fell that day, but many didn't survive. But let's all go and run this down as best as we possibly can. Big army showed up in the Ritz Vein and a battle started. A really big battle. Like, if you tell them right now how big it was, I will say a lot. The Cybercores started throwing up their thingies. Yeah, things aren't looking too good with the humans, but hey, at least they have large armies. They're definitely gonna outmaneuver the Cybercores, right? The battle was cruel. Like, if you ask me, if you gave me like $10 to say how cruel it was, I would say a lot because there was so many humans, so many Cybercores hitting each other. Like, it was crazy. Even some lemons joined the fight. Well, only two of the lemons, but hey, it's something. It's the first step. The first step to join the other side. And Jason was like, nah, I also want to join the battle, but he didn't yet. Well, the armies were not holding together, as you can see from the so amount of army I opened. Like, it's a thing that tells how many soldiers in an army. Yeah, they're a little spread out, and the Cybercores aren't. They're formed in like a bow shape, you can call it. And they are unleashing hell on the humans. Like, it's some genius tactic by the Cybercores right there. But they are not to remain unchallenged as Jason entered the battlefield. Oh yes, Big Jason has entered the battlefield, ready to smack down some Cybercores. With another large army. Some children as well. And the Cybercores were not intimidated at all. First one to fall, Lenny. Another family member of Jason fell in the battle. A lot is about to unfold now in your eyes as Jason saw Lenny dying and he stood there watching them. He was filled with rage. This man was angry and ready for war. Yuri managed to become a leader. However, he also joined the battle and you can probably imagine what's gonna happen to Yuri. Well, he went to the front lines as well, and I don't know where he's. I kind of lost track of him. He's not dead yet, but yet. Keyword yet. But I don't know where he is. Look at Jason, though. At least they're fighting. Jason is now doing a tactical retreat because he's coward. No, he's not. He's a strategist, all right? He's a militarist and a diplomat. But the Cybercores are not giving up. They want more. So the armies were repositioned right there to support the cause. Just look at the chaos. Imagine you were there, fighting against robots. How would you feel? Then Yuri joined the fight. A couple minutes later. Now he just saw his people getting massacred. Timothy's new invention, known as the water dynamite, saved the day. And probably even the battle. For a little while. You'll see why. Even with that explosion, Yuri was killed. One of the best kings of takers was killed. Well, ex-kings, you can say. But Jason was still fueled with anger, ready to smack down on those Cybercores. He shot one and died. Well, the Cybercore. Jason is still here. Look at him. He's fighting. He's still fighting. Good for him. But Cybercores have a little thing called shields, and those shields are really powerful. And Jason was starting being shot at. He took a little bit of damage and got crippled. Well, the Cybercores are still there being mad over a game. Well, this is not game. This is real life. Get over it. And things have been going well. As long as Jason still is alive, there is absolutely no way this battle will be bad. Just take a look at this situation. They're targeting a Cybercore that is 354 years old. And yes, it is. It is just sealed it, and crippled, one-eyed, and killed multiple people. Would be same if somebody died. Oh, that's bad. Really bad. Jason was killed in a battle over 600 people dead. It was a crazy loss of not the battle, but for the man that got killed. Jason had died. But who will take over? Who will take over the throne for the next 9 minutes of the duration of this video? Who will be the mighty one who's gonna step forward and save this kingdom? Lenny's cousin is gonna take over. Larry is on charge right now. Oh yeah. Now Larry had another big problem to solve. There was a little too much war. The Cybercores had been getting a little bit too powerful, Too powerful for him to handle. That this island is kind of vulnerable. Timothy was probably the one that deserved the throne better because he's the clan chief, but we don't make the questions, we just watch the game go through. We don't definitely have not scripted the entire video. Yeah. So in order for that, Cybercores decided to attack the island where the lemons are. That resulted in the leader of the lemons to be killed. And yeah, that is a bad thing because the alliance is kinda, bad. And oh boy, was there death in this battle. Almost the entire village was burned that day. No, not just the village, the entire island. Almost the entire island was burned. But thankfully, Dynamite came into the rescue, and you can probably imagine what happened. Boom boom, shakalaka boom, and stuff remained the same. A large number of Cybercores died, but another large number of them killed a ton of humans, with one of them being, you guessed it, good old buddy Larry. Larry died. Another king is dead. That was a huge demoralization for the humans, because a king died in the span of like 6 years. Yeah, that's all Larry lasted, 6 years. More blowing up later, because I don't know why, they just keep blowing up, and I don't know why, you gotta ask the people who are throwing the water dynamite, not me. Then this guy takes over, but, he kinda died of old age, so they kicked him off the throne. But then, another mighty person has appeared. His name was Connor, and Connor was, well, Connor. I guess he also said that Timothy deserved the throne better, but who cares? Connor went straight to the island to fight the Cybercores with another guy, Jeff with J. You remember Jeff? Yeah, you better do, because Jeff was the one who's responsible for that bridge, and he went straight to the front lines and met his terrible end. He died. What a surprise. And oh boy, the battle was cruel. And Connor was there with his bow, being like, what the f am I doing in this thing? Like, that's Connor's reaction. He being shot at right now. He didn't like that. So he shot back. And the battle became long, very long. Connor gets shot again, and he's like, I'm out. Connor lost his eye in the battle. Well, he returned back home, and he abandoned the leadership. Yeah, he abandoned his role as king, because that thing is just extreme, happening in the Lemon Island right now. Cybercores just being left and right shooting at people, yeah, it's not the best thing to look at. But who can blame Connor? He wasn't too ready for the throne. Timothy was, but Connor wasn't the best guy for the job, let's be honest. And once again, who is going to take over the throne? Who is going to be the next king? Who is going to save the kingdom from its demise? Which, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. A Gregory guy also abandoned the king leadership as well. Yeah, nobody wanted to become king, honestly. Ted, Gregory, Connor, nobody of them wanted to become kings, neither of them. Ted became king, but how long is he going to stay king? We don't know, but he is king now. Everybody says Timothy deserves the throne. I don't know why. And yep, the new king is also sent back here. Guess who it is? It's Mr. Ted. Why is it Ted? He has become king. And these guys are hard. Only God knows how long this battle has been happening over here in the Lemon Island. It's just the Cybercores have taken a nice position. Everybody's like, nah, we're out of here. And more Cybercores appeared, and the armies were more surrounding the Cybercores. But some crazy old king decided to step up and die. What a surprise. Ted is dead. Another king down. You're wondering, why are you killing those kings? First of all, I'm not killing those kings. Second of all, the ones that are killing them are those one-eyed robot things called Cybercores. Then another weird guy took the throne. He was immortal. And you can probably guess what happened to him. A long liver became a short liver. He died of old age, yeah. But then, the new king was about to board that ship. That king was, once again, Connor. Connor returned to the throne to save this kingdom. How is he gonna save it? I don't know. There's still Cybercores up here, by the way. Who's gonna clean them up? Like, they're just chilling. Like, the Cybercores are just chilling on the top of that island. Still, everybody considers Timothy the king, but why is he not king? We don't know. But Timothy made some reforms, and people could make unlimited houses with a lot of resources that Jason had probably kept. Yep, now they're all making infinite houses. There's no stopping them from making more houses. Like, that's a thing now. They got a lot of resources. So many, in fact, that you can consider them infinite. Just like those bullets these guys are taking right now. 7,000 population is the current population of the kingdom. And it's insane. Like, it's crazy. He has like almost probably infinite resources and unlimited houses and fast upgrades and fast pop growth, but we don't care. Well, it's the only thing they have to do now. Increase their population and send armies straight to the Cybercores. But this guy, called Nick, who was in the army, has a gun from the Cybercores. I guess we'll favorite him and we can see what he's up to, but hey, he's probably not gonna do too many things. Or is he? Right now he's not, but maybe, just maybe, he will do some things later. And still, Cybercores are chilling. Hey, wait, who's this guy? Who's this guy with that hair? Yuri the Second. Yuri had a kid? That's crazy. He got stranded in this island. Now he's waiting for a ship to pick him up and get him back home. Yeah. Armies were cheering on Timothy, and Timothy was like, I don't care. But he's still a hope for Republic of Freedom. As there's still a bunch of Cybercores just chilling around territory. Like, that's still a thing, you know. But for now, Cybercores are partying around because they have around 4 or 5 victories and around 3 human kings have been killed. Very normal. And all those 3 kings are Jason people. And look at that! Connor. Connor is sailing back to the capital, as he should, to avoid killing. After multiple throw-ups in the ship, Connor returned back to the capital. And he was with the friend he met along the way, and made him leader of the capital. As they went, he exited the ship with his very good friend, who he met probably in the front lines, known as Rovetti. Rovetti is a very interesting individual. He's from a different clan, but they all share the same members from Old Republic of Freedom, and you know that what that means. That means a very good, powerful friendship. Everybody despises that one Cybercore that killed Jason, and they've given the nickname Jason Killer, or probably a same. But for now, people decided to chill around, prepare for more war in a later date, because right now, they just have to relax a little. Would you? Things are still pretty extreme here back in the Republic. People need to prepare for a long war. The war has just started. A lot of soldiers are being trained, and the population is climbing fast. And you know what that means? Soon, there will be more conflict and more war. Oh my god, they actually came back for him. He waited for like 30 years trying on an island. What happened?